Park portal. Here we are at our final stop of our 2022 Coaster Mega Tour at Cedar Point, one of the greatest amusement parks on the planet. Right here behind me, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna spend 2 days to wrap up this trip. It's been a crazy trip, let me tell you, and had a lot of fun at all the parks. We're gonna do a recap video coming up soon to recap all the parks, but we're gonna go inside Cedar Point right now. We're gonna check out some food, some rides, some shows. This gatekeeper goes by, and everything new that the park has to offer. And we're gonna check out the construction site of Wicked Twister's old spot and see what else is going on. So enough babbling, let's go. Here we are near the Sky Ride right here at Cedar Point. We're at the, I guess this would be considered the South Station, which is near the front gate of the park. You can see over there the front gate. You have the carousel and then the Sky Ride. And they have a gift shop down below. But the Sky Ride's been here for a long time. And it's such a great ride. I mean, not only for tired feet, but it's a good way to get a good view of the park and all the areas in the park, the rides and whatnot. And it's just a lot of fun. So what do you say we go take it for a ride? Lunchtime, so we're gonna go check out this new farmhouse restaurant. We're walking through the old covered bridge right now to the antique cars, as you can see. And here's the restaurant right here. Now they do not have any indoor seating. This is all outdoor seating covered in certain areas. They do have a stage on the other side we'll go check out shortly, but we'll go in and grab our food first. Okay, as you first walk in, you'll see they have a buffet line. They have a dual buffet set up here. You can either go over here, but this side's currently closed, or you go to the left, where they have another side. I just wanted to point out these cool ceiling fans. They look like windmill blades up there. That's pretty cool. A nice touch to the theming in here. And right over there is where the food is being served. We'll take a look at that right now. Alright, we just got our meals here. I went with the steak and the corn ribs, and you get a biscuit with that. Of course, your drink. I think everybody pretty much got the same thing. My daughter did go with the chicken. She got the potatoes, which look absolutely amazing. I mean, I think next time I'll try those. But this looks really delicious, good. So we're going to dig in. Just got done eating at this farmhouse restaurant here at Cedar Point, and it was delicious. I had the steak, which, as you can see, there's none left. The corn ribs, which were pretty good. I had a biscuit already. My son gave me his biscuit. He's not a biscuit person. The chicken, everything was delicious. The steak was cooked good. It had a great flavor to it. The chicken is nice and crispy over here, as you can see. And the corn ribs. I liked the corn ribs. They were very good, but I gotta say, the potatoes kind of stole the show for me. I actually really like the potatoes. I think they edged out the corn ribs just slightly, but they're both very good. So next time I come here, I think I'll get the potatoes and try those over the corn ribs. But nonetheless, they were very good. Very impressed with this meal, and it is included on your dining plan if you have the all-season dining or daily dining, whichever one you went with. But again, very good. Highly recommend this place. As I mentioned, they do have covered outdoor seating here, but they do have plenty of outdoor seating as well, as you can see here. And this would look really nice at night. They do have lighting above this windmill here. And if you're in the mood for a libation, they do have cold beers over here for purchase. Looks like they also have White Claw in there for the girls. And some wines, I believe. Canned wines. Let's take a look here. I believe those are canned wines. And also, in addition to all this, they do have a stage over here. I imagine they're going to have some kind of entertainment throughout the year. Right over here. So I'm pretty impressed what they did with this area. This is once again where the antique car ride used to be in the back of the park, and is now the farmhouse restaurant. Come check it out. Another new addition to the park this year is the Build-A-Bear Workshop. This just recently opened up here back in Frontier Town in the park. Take a look inside real quick. It looks like the typical Build-A-Bear location. They've got all the different stuffed animals you can make. They got accessories. So yeah, it looks like the typical Build-A-Bear Workshop. And there's my daughter over there making one now. So come check this out. And I'm not sure, I don't think you do get your season pass discount here. I don't think they accept that from what I was told. Some more over here. And also the lady was saying they are going to have some Cedar Point specific merchandise available here soon, but just not at the moment. They don't quite have it ready yet. So look for that in the future right here at the new Build-A-Bear Workshop in Frontier Town at Cedar Point. All right, another new offering I've noticed at the park is back in Frontier Town, the Barnyard Guessing Game. Now one of those guess your weight games. This, well, it started out as like a 3-point challenge, and they had some kind of other game here last year. I can't quite remember what it was, but now it's a guessing game. And this is like right next to the Stockade food stand, kind of near Mine Ride, right behind us there, going up the hill. So just to let you know, and I believe years ago they used to have a weight guessing game over in that area over there, kind of where the barnyard entrance is now by the bridge. So it's kind of good to see it back in this area. It kind of fits in better than the basketball theme in Frontier Town. So check it out while you're here.
Hello, I'm the music close. Welcome back, riders. How was your ride?
Alright, here we are back in Frontier Village, or town here at Cedar Point. Right over here next to Skyhawk. And you know how I mentioned earlier that the Sky Ride used to make its way to the back of the park? Well, I just kind of wanted to show you where that building was, or is. Right here. You see there's Skyhawk, there's the exit to Mine Ride is over there. This building here used to be the Sky Ride. You can still see the ramps going up to the top, all the way up. Restrooms are on the bottom, and the Sky Ride used to come out that side of the building, go all the way up to the middle of the park over near where the Coaster Diner is today. But yeah, you can definitely tell it used to be something here too. I mean, the ramps, they're kind of similar to the other Sky Ride stations. See, they go up right there. And this used to all be open station up here. They now use this for storage up top for various items, but this side over here, I believe, was the exit. Another ramp going down. Right there. So I just wanted to show that to you in case you didn't know where it was back here. So you see Skyhawk going by. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It'd be nice if they brought something like this back. You know I love the train, and I'll hop on the train anytime, but this is kind of cool, an option to have to get back to the middle of the park, and it's a relaxing ride, give you some good views of the park. But once Iron Dragon, you know, came into play, they had to remove it because it was right in the way of Iron Dragon's lift hill. So very cool. I was finally able to give these things a try, these fruit flavored drinks that Cedar Point sells. You can find them over here at the CP Juice Co. Juice Sippers and Smoothies, which is located right next to the Scrambler here. And I went with the grape one. It was actually pretty good. It was, you can see it here, you get to keep this cool looking bottle too. It's kind of like a cross, this one was cross between grape Kool-Aid and Welch's grape juice. It was like, to me it tasted like it's somewhere in the middle of those two. My daughter went with the lemon one. She said it tasted like lemonade. So, but I like this. This has got a good flavor. It's very sweet. So if you like really sweet drinks, you probably wouldn't like it. But I liked it. I like sweet stuff though. But it's, once again, this is over here at the CP Juice Company, Juice Sippers and Smoothies, right next to the Scrambler here at Cedar Point. Over here in Frontier Town, they used to have a counter service restaurant right here, which is now the Chamberlain Bank. I want to say it was the Corral, correct me if I'm wrong, but total transformation. Like I said, this used to be a counter service. You used to be able to get drink refills here, meals like chicken, strips, you know, that type of thing. I think they had some burgers. And now this is what it looks like. Not sure what's going on here, what the future entails for this location, but excited to see what's going on. Okay, here we are at the former site of Wicked Twister over on the beachside midway, and this little thing has gone up on the wall. The G.A. Beckling Company and the CP 1870. What's going on? Let's take a peek. They got these holes right here in the fence. We can take a peek. Lots of construction going on in there, as you can see. And over there on the other side, we're going to get a closer look here in a moment, but they have some foundation work going on as well. So this wall goes all the way over from Windseeker all the way around this way. Let's follow it. As you can see, goes all the way down to roughly Tiki Twirl, if you're familiar with that. If not, that's where Windseeker's entrance used to be. But rumors are starting to surface that this is going to be a restaurant and like also a catering area for large groups, that type of thing. It's going to be like a 2-story restaurant. And another rumor floating around too is that they're going to have boat service to the was it the Sawmill or Sawgrass Resort that they just purchased down the road there. It's going to have a water shovel service from there to here. So that'll be kind of cool, especially if you're a guest staying at that resort. That's a real nice convenience. You don't have to drive, you can just take the water taxi. So we're approaching the other side here. Yeah, there's the Tiki Twirl and Giant Wheel, which I don't know if the Giant Wheel's going. Maybe we'll hop on there in a few minutes and see. But here's the other side. You can see stacks and stacks of cinder blocks there in the distance. Yeah, all kinds of construction equipment. I have high doubts this is actually for a ride or a coaster. This is definitely a building, which the restaurant rumor falls right in place with that. So yeah, so that's that. And nothing else really much going on this side of the midway over here at the moment. But we're gonna jump on the Ferris wheel right here and take a better look at all the construction that's going on in the former Wicked Twister plot.
Operations do this to go around another time. And go to present. Let's keep your seatbelt fastened.
Okay, here we are on the Giant Wheel now, taking a look at some of the construction taking place at Wicked Twister's former location. You see all kinds of foundations in place. They got some cinder blocks. The building's starting to take shape here. Actually looks like a fairly large building. You got like 2 sections, one over here square and one over there in the large center section. It looks a lot bigger from the air than it does the ground. A lot of foundation work, and it looks like an elevator shaft right here and over there of some kind. Notice it's right on the beach here too, so. And on the other side of it, it's just a bunch of piles of dirt and everything. I don't think there's much going on over there. I think that's like a staging area. You can kind of see. They may be bringing back the summer stage or something in that area, possibly. They still have parts of the stage there, but yeah, not much going on over there. All the action seems to be taking place over here. So that plot's either going to have a show or it's just going to remain empty for the year while they continue to work on this. Pretty much say with confidence now it's going to be a restaurant. There's no way that's a ride. So from what I'm hearing, it's a 2-story rather restaurant that's going to have catering on one floor for special events and a patio, an outdoor patio overlooking the water. And it's going to have just a regular restaurant for day guests of the park over here. And in addition to that, like I already mentioned, they are going to have a water taxi dock for guests staying at the Sawmill Creek Resort a few miles down the road. So if you're visiting Cedar Point while staying at the resort, you can just hop on a water taxi and head over to the park. Again, this is still all speculation and rumors. It has not been confirmed by the park, but that seems to be the pretty strong rumor at this point. Going around as we stop, you can take a good look at the cinder block work right there. Kind of get an idea of the shape of it. Right over here. And then we'll look over by where they used to have that stage set up. Not a whole lot going on over there. It looks like it's just going to remain vacant, and a staging area for the new building here going up. It kind of begs to differ. What are they going to put over here once the restaurant opens up? Because you're going to have all this empty space, so they could use it as green space. They could put something there. Who knows? Or a ride, yeah. I don't know, but a pool. Yeah, really neat. I know a lot of people are complaining about yet another restaurant, but if you think about it, they don't really have a nice indoor catering area on the water here for groups. This would kind of fit that void, and then just kind of having like an outdoor patio restaurant eating area right on the water is another thing they're kind of missing from the park. So I mean, that would be a great addition. Sit out there and enjoy a meal and a drink while watching the lake. You know, so yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to show you what's going on over here where Wicked Twister used to call home. Alright, just to show you how quickly things change here at Cedar Point. Yesterday I showed you a video of the wall over here by the old Wicked Twister area where the construction's going on for the rumored restaurant. Well, since then, the park has put up these posters on the wall. We'll start here at the end. This one shows the Giant Wheel, 50 years of new heights and delights. And we have lakeside views and boardwalk news from the G.A. Beckling Company, Cedar Point. And this is what I showed you yesterday. The CP 1870. And this was partner saying we're building a better boardwalk. Uh-oh, could these be clues on what's gonna happen? More fun. Troika, Troika, Troika. New for 2023? Huh? 23? Ride the Windseeker. Look at that one. And it looks like we have one or two more down here. It says we're making some grand changes. And it's got an old picture of the Cyclone, the Ferris wheel, and a carousel from way back in the day. And that might be it, unless there's one around the corner here. Let's go peek. But I think that is it. Yep. They have the logo I was showing you yesterday is here. And Windseeker's over here, and that's it. I mean, once again, this just goes to show you how quickly things are changing here. Yesterday, these posters were not on the wall, but they are today. So, interesting. Alright, over here on the main midway is also another like new location called Peanuts at the Point. Now, if you guys remember, this spot used to be a Peanuts themed store, and it had the big red doghouse out here that you had to walk through to get in. Well, they removed the doghouse, and now it's just this flat, plain surface. I'm not sure why they would remove the doghouse, because that was pretty cool. And this is what the inside looks like now. It's quite drastically changed. You can no longer get access to the back of the building through here. They said that little walkway where you used to be able to sneak over to the Planet Snoopy, you can no longer do that. There's now a wall there. And this is what we're dealing with here. We got all kinds of Peanuts stuff. Shirts and hats and cups, lunch pails, a Space Snoopy, Legos. Pretty much anything Peanuts or Snoopy that you want, they would have it here. I mean, they even have a Pigpen plush. Look at that. So, anything Peanuts related. And of course, you can still get to the sweet spot from here as well. There's still an opening for that. All kinds of goodies in there. Fresh baked goods. They got fudge, taffy, cotton candy. It's like pretzels dipped in chocolate, caramel apples. All kinds of great things. Oh, caramel corn here. But back at Peanuts at the Point right here, I gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of this. This looks like something I can find at a local mall. If I walked into any store at the mall, it's just kind of like, at least before, when the doghouse out front, this location had character and that, and I get they're pushing the Peanut stuff, but this is just kind of bland, to be honest with you. I mean, some people like that though, you know, but myself, I personally liked when they had the doghouse out front. It gave it some character and it really kind of stood out. And now the front is just kind of, let's go back out here. It's just kind of flat and almost looks like a liquor store. I mean, if you put a sign up there that said liquor store, you would think it's a liquor store. I mean, it really looks bland, and especially for being on the main midway, you would think that they'd want something that would stand out a little bit more, but that's what it is. So if you're looking for Peanut stuff, that's the perfect place to go because they have it all. And just a note about this also, many of you may remember, if you're old school like me, years ago, before Berenstain Bears were in this location, this was actually home to the Earthquake dark ride. It was themed after the San Francisco earthquake, and what it was you sat in like an old-fashioned car and you started to drive through San Francisco, and the big one hit and things started falling on you, or the illusion that they were gonna fall on you, like walls would tilt down and just miss you, things would fall, and you know, it kind of replicated driving through an earthquake. That was a pretty cool ride. I think that closed around 84 or so. It wasn't here that long. They got that ride from Freedomland in New York, but that used to occupy this space for all you old school people out there may remember that. And then after that was removed, that's when the Berenstain Bears moved in to this location. So I just wanted to give you a quick look at the new Peanuts at the Point location here on Main Street, give you my thoughts. Like I said, I'm not a fan of it, but I'm sure some people are, and they have everything Peanuts related in there. So plushies, cups, shirts, anything, they will have it in there. So if you're a Peanuts fan, you're gonna love this place.
Okay, you're guys gonna get started here in 3, 2, 1, shoot. First shot is a bit off. See about that second one? Right down.
All right, we're here in front of the new Derby Dogs counter service restaurant that took over the Subway location. Go over here and take a quick look and see what they got. I don't really see a menu. All I see is like the sides. Oh, wait a minute. Over here. Here we go. It's build your own dog. You get a choice of 2 toppings. A hot dog basket is $13.99. Hot dog sliders basket, whatever those are, $14.99, and a footlong basket, $16.99. And here's some of the hot premium toppings. That's the hot premium toppings, and then they have some of the cold toppings as well. They have coleslaw, crumbled koja cheese, however you pronounce that, diced tomatoes, white diced onion, hot peppers, pickle spears, relish, roasted corn, shredded cheddar cheese, shredded lettuce, sliced jalapenos, spicy brown mustard, stadium mustard, and tomato slices. And you can also get celery salt, mayo, or sriracha as your sauces and seasonings. I don't want to get in people's way and walk in front of them, so I gotta, otherwise I get a closer look. But this is the Derby Dogs location that took over the subway spot right here next to Cedar Downs, between Cedar Downs and the Cadillac cars on the main midway.
We are going to be completely silent. Everybody. No, make some noise! Unbelievable.
Oh,
They've got the answers.
all right, here we are in front of the classic Blue Street Coaster here at Cedar Point, which just recently became an ace roller coaster landmark. Here's a picture of the plaque right here. This happened just the other day, June 20th of this year, presented by the American Coaster Enthusiasts during the CoasterCon 44 event here at the park. It took place here at Cedar Point and Kennywood Park, were the two host parks this year. If you want to pause the video, you can read this here. It tells you a little bit about the history of the Blue Streak and how it came to be a coaster landmark.
Attention Blue Streak riders, I have two very easy rules for you guys. Number one, if you have anything
Alright, here we are at Hugo's Italian Kitchen for our second meal of the day, our dinner. We're going to go inside and get some pasta. Come along. Alright, inside here at Hugo's, they got the fresh pizzas and pastas and that over here. Now, I do notice that they're not making the made-to-order pastas anymore. They already have it made up over in this area here, so that's kind of a bummer that they no longer have the fresh pasta that you can have made up right in front of you. But everything looks delicious nonetheless. Okay, we got our meals here at Hugo's. Oh, it's a fettuccine alfredo here. You get a plate of that. Also get a side. I picked the Caesar salad here. You could also get garlic bread if you choose to. I didn't see the fresh fruit up here. I know people are mentioning that they are offering fresh fruit as sides at certain locations, but I have not seen that yet. And my son went with the Meat Lovers Pizza here. It's got pepperoni, bacon, and sausage on it.
I can't even get a
Pretty
slice.
good. And he got a salad as well. And my other son over here, he got the spaghetti. And his come with the side, he got the garlic bread, which is piled up over there. So we're going to dig into this. This all looks very good. Check on the progress of the Steel Vengeance model. It looks like they finally got it together. Last time I was here it was in pieces. Although it does look like they have a little bit more work to do. We got like a staircase laying there, and it doesn't quite look like some of the sections of track are ready to go yet. But it is together now in one big piece, as to where before it was in little sections. So there is some progress on it. Curious to see if they get this up and going again. I've never actually seen it operate, but I've heard people have talked about it, you know, running in the past. So I'm really going to keep my eye on this one. I'm really interested to see what it looks like when it's up and running. There you have it. Next time I visit the park, we'll come back and check again and see if any more progress has been made. while not really breaking news, I just kind of wanted to show what's going on with Dragster right now. All the trains have been removed from the track, and webcam showed they were removed from the site. So I don't know if they're in the off-site maintenance shop getting fixed up and ready for next year, or I've heard rumors that some of the trains were sent to Knott's for parts for accelerator. I don't know, that's just a rumor at this point. But they did update the sign out here earlier this year to state this attraction is closed for the 2022 season, as you can see right there. And there has been no movement going on, no action going on Dragster. So I haven't even seen workers out here or nothing. They've got the entrance blocked off down there. So that's all there really is to report from Dragster, which isn't much than what we already didn't know, or did know, I should say. So yeah, that's it. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to reopen next year, or do you think it's done for? That's the $1,000,000 question right now. A lot of people think that it's going to return. Some people think that it's not going to return. You know, so it could go either way. What do you think?
Welcome back to the main bedway, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete and final stop. You can discharge the deck by platform attendant. Once again, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete and final stop. You can discharge the deck by platform attendant.
Watch your step, folks. Make sure you're sitting 2 to a seat.
On the island over yonder, and them skunks have been stealing Trevor Ann's gold. But that's okay. Well, it's really dynamite, okay? But we're gonna say it's gold anyways, alright? Okay, so now that you know that, we're gonna let you in on a little plan here.
Welcome aboard the Lehigh, everybody, or as I like to call it, the Lee Holly, because my name is Yee Holly, and I'll be your guide along the infamous Snake River, home of majestic wildlife, gun-toting outlaws, and if you believe the legend, let's play a little game, shall we? Yeah, I love games personally. All right, let's see. Full fries, chicken feet, chipmunks, stew. I think it's one of you. We are. Oh, that's just Bandit. Wait, Bandit? You're supposed to be doing my laundry. Why are you doing my laundry?
Okay, let me grab my... Oh my god! It's a... Basilisk! Got to get us out of here! I'm too young to die! I hate so much! It's gone.
All right, here at Cedar Point, if you are a pin trader, which I know a lot of people have been collecting pins, here's the 2022 button collection. So these must be the new ones that they've added this year. I'll kind of go slow so you can take a look. We got the I Conquered series, the Coaster Tracks, Celebration Parade, Vintage Map Cutout. Now that's cool. Height Sign Series 2, CP Thrills, Games, CP Taglines, Coaster Soda Caps, Classic Coasters. Look what's in there now. Look at Twister. Peanuts coasters, we got Peanuts Dancing, CP Seal, 2022 anniversaries, so there's some ride anniversaries for this year. We have the Carousel Collection, Frontier Trail, food locations, and that's it. And down here it gives you a little legend, tells you, you know, how common or uncommon, rare or ultra rare that a pin is. If you're unfamiliar with the pin trading, you can find them right over here on the main, on Cedar Point's main drag here in the middle of the park, kind of by Valraven's first drop, you can see. And there's the prices on them. And they've got all kinds of buttons to choose from. Here's a couple from the map series that we were looking at right here. That's from 2006. There. That's kind of cool. And here's a 92. It's Disaster Transport, Space Spiral, Oceana Stadium. And here we're going all the way back to 88 here. You got Silk City, you got Gemini right there, Hotel Breakers, Witch's Wheel. That brings back some memories. through here. Skee ball, 3-point challenge, ring toss, banker ball. And they have the lanyards here as well that you can put the pins on. And in case you'd like to know which ones you have and don't have, they have these handy little like postcard things here. They have the lists on here, and this is all the 2022 buttons on both sides, so you can collect that. And they also have the spinning wheel here with a blind pack, so it contains 5 buttons, including 1 rare or ultra rare button is in these packs here on this little Ferris wheel looking thing. So that's it. So if you're into the pin trading or would like to be into the pin trading, this is the place to come. Right here at the pin trading. Like I said, right at the base of Val Raven's first drop. We're on the main street here, and that's what it looks like. Right next to Auntie Anne's Pretzels. Alright, we're here at the Jack Aldrich Theater, right on Main Street here at Cedar Point. Right inside here, we're going to go check out Come See About Me. It's a Motown review type show. There's 3 showings today, 1:30, 3 o'clock, and 4:30. And I heard it's really good. I've heard some good things about it. So let's go inside and check it out. Alright, we're inside the Pagoda gift shop, and I just want to let you guys know they do have the seagulls in here with the french fries. The glare on the thing here, you can see the price. They have different sizes, and every size is a different price, starting at $16.99. Oh god, going all the way up to $42.99. Oh, I see, the exclusives of the seagulls, so they start at $19.99 and go up to $42.99. The rest of them are $16.99 to $39.99. So this is what the seagull looks like. He's got some french fries in his hands, and it is a Squishmallow. I assume this is the $19.99 one, and then they get bigger from there. Go down there, and that big one on the bottom is $42.99. And while we're looking at them, they have all of them back in stock again. I know they ran out for a little while. We were waiting for the Steel Vengeance one to come out. We've got a few of these at home, so. But I'm missing the Steel Vengeance and this black one, Raptor. Yeah, I think we're missing Raptor too. So, once again, they have them here in the Pagoda gift shop. There's some more little ones over here. Let's just take, while we're in here, we'll take a quick look and see if there's anything else new for this year. I do see some shirts. This is kind of a new style. I've never seen this one before. See these? And these are $25 for these shirts. Not bad. They kind of got like the throwback font, Cedar Point items. Those are cool. Some more Summer Vibes Cedar Point shirt. We got some glasses. Water bottles, and we can go up here. They have, I know up in this area they usually have more ride specific merchandise, so let's take a look here. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff. Pretty much any ride you want they're gonna have a shirt for, including rides that are no longer at the park. And right here with the giant wheel, blue streak, Raptor, Gatekeeper, Corkscrew, throwback Gemini. We got Space Spiral, Mean Streak, Cedar Downs, just some retro Cedar Point. We got a Western Cruise one over here. That's pretty cool. Sky Slide, Jumbo Jet, Frontier Lift. We were just talking about this, or we are talking about it in this same video. Where take a look at that. See? There's the Frontier Lift. It used to be in the park. And there's the boat cruise right there. Yeah, very cool. Some hoodies. Those look pretty thick. And I see over here in the corner, I don't want to get too close to the other people, but there's a Demon Drop shirt back over there as well, which I just rode Demon Drop a few days ago at Cedar Point Sister Park, Dorney. So if you haven't seen that video yet, check it out. So that's about it. Once again, this is at the Pagoda Gift Shop. It's on the main midway, kind of near the Scrambler and the antique, or the Cadillac cars rather, right across from the Cadillac cars, if you know where those are. Right on the main midway. You can come in here and buy some awesome Cedar Point merch. All right, just another real quick piece of history here from Cedar Point that many of you may remember. Whitewater Landing, the log flume ride that used to be in Frontier Town. Now Maverick occupies that spot, but they still utilize the Q house, the Q station right over here that Whitewater Landing used. And also, there's actually a piece of Whitewater Landing left. If you look over here, you see that cement through, like dripping water down into the lake. That's actually part of Whitewater Landing's trough, where the log used to, or the canoe in this case, used to go through here, go around this way. But they left that intact. It's kind of a cool throwback to the ride, Whitewater Landing. And also on the other side of the station, if you look on the top, you'll see, oh, there goes Maverick. You'll see a sign that it's kind of faded. It still says Whitewater Landing on it. So I just thought I'd share that with you as well. That little tidbit of Cedar Point history. Okay, here we are in front of Lusty Lil's Theater back in Frontier Town. And we're going to go in and check out a show called if I'm pronouncing this right, Lusty Lil's Celebration. Lilibration. We're here for the 2:30 show. So that's located right here at Lusty Lil's Palace Theater, kind of near the entrance of Steel Vengeance over here, if you're not familiar with this location, and across from Maverick, right over here. So let's go inside and check it out. Another change for the 2022 season is Coaster's Diner. They've remodeled the inside, they've painted the exterior, and the inside looks quite a bit different than it did before. You can take a quick peek inside of here. As you can see, it's almost like a buffet style. They make up your plate as you walk through the line. You make your choices. They still do have indoor seating, just not quite as much as they used to. You can take a look around here. Jukebox over there. They still have the little jukeboxes at every table. They have like salads and dinner platters with chicken and burgers. You can see the menu right up there. And they do have Coke machines over here too. So if you'd like to come in and get a refill, you're able to do so here at this location. And the burgers here also include a fixins bar. So they have like lettuce, pickles, onions, tomato, mustard, ketchup, all that stuff is in here as well if you'd like to make a burger. So I just wanted to show that to you real quick as some of the servers are walking in with some cold malts right now. All right. As many of you know, Cedar Point is known for the muffleheads. Ah, they're flying all over me. Here's a huge cloud of them. I don't know how well it's going to show up in the video. Over here next to the Millennium Force. Oh my God. Huge cloud. Over here near Maverick, where the wait time is currently about a half hour, it's about 30-35 minutes, but look at the fast lane here.
You don't at our store.
Fast lane says 30 minutes, so it kind of makes you question, is the fast lane even worth it? I mean, the standby line, it's only in the covered area up here. As you can see, switchbacks are completely empty. It's just in the covered area there. That's roughly a half hour. So I don't know, man. I recommend, if you guys like the fast pass, that you wait until you get to the park to judge the crowds before you waste money on a fast lane. You may not need it.
Y'all go the same way. Same way. Same way, girl. Same way, girl. Yep. Same way. Yep. Nah, because
Okay, over here near the end of the Frontier Trail, there's a place called the Wild Turnip Counter Service Restaurant. It's for those of you that have a vegan, vegetarian, or gluten-free diet. They have lots of options over here for you. We can take a quick look at the menu board over here. They have gluten-free chicken tenders, fresh fruit, cheese pizza, which is also gluten-free. Looks like they got some salads here as well. Let's take a look. They have grilled avocado salad, power salad bowl, Beyond Burger, vegan cheese pizza, gluten-free cheese pizza, gluten-free chicken tenders, and they also have buffalo cauliflower, sweet potato tots, and fruit cups as well. And looking in the menu, it looks like a lot of the items are included with the dining plan. The gluten-free tender basket, Beyond Burger basket are both included, and a vegan cheese pizza, gluten-free cheese pizza, and power salad bowl, and the gluten-free chicken tender basket and Beyond Burger basket are all included with the dining plan. So if you have the all-season dining plan or the season plan or dining plan for the day, excuse me, you can use it here. We're here at the Wild Turnip.
everyone to the Celebrate Cedar Point Spectacular. If you're looking for a good time, this is where the fun is happening, right here at Cedar Point.
Hello and welcome to the biggest party in the greatest amusement park on earth.
Join us tonight as we salute the legacy and the promise of Cedar Point, the only amusement park in America where everything gets hotter when the sun goes down.
So, what are we waiting for? Let's party!
It's all happening here at Cedar Point. We keep bringing it year after year. It's all happening here. The fun has only begun. We're kicking it into high gear. It's really no surprise that the party keeps going. Right before your eyes, we're gonna keep on growing. Cedar Point is happening, and it's happening now at Cedar Point.
And now,
All right, and that's going to do it from Cedar Point, and that's going to do it for our 2022 Mega Coaster Tour. I'll tell you, man, it's been quite the adventure. We've hit several different states. I didn't even count how many coasters we hit yet, but I am going to try to do a follow-up video, like a recap of all the parks that we visited, highlights, lowlights, all that good stuff. And I am trying to get a video from each and every park that we visited up on YouTube. However, a couple of places we have stayed, the internet has been kind of weird, so I haven't had good internet service to upload those videos quite yet, but I'm working on it. I should have a few more up this week. We're gonna do that, and oh gosh, what else? There's so much to talk about here. Like I said, we're at Cedar Point right now, ending the trip. I just showed the new posters that they put up on the wall over here by the Wicked Twister site. You can see them over here. Right there's the sunsets. Got the giant wheel right here. And that's it, man. It's a beautiful park. I love Cedar Point. We had a great time here. We will be back here multiple times this year. So make sure you follow us on YouTube, subscribe. Please subscribe. We really need some more viewership on there. It really encourages us to travel to more of these parks and post more content for you guys. We're gonna try to do some behind the scenes stuff coming up here soon. So the more viewership that we have, the better chance we have to get those behind the scene tours and that. So like I said, that's gonna do it from Cedar Point. We're exhausted. It's been a long couple weeks. And just to let you know, our initial plan was to do 10 parks. However, Mother Nature had other plans for us. Unfortunately, Knoebels and Darien Lake got cut out of the picture due to weather. We were doing both those parks on the same day, but it was rain all day. And then the following day, we were going to be further west, and Darien Lake was closed on Tuesday, so we weren't able to make that one up. But later this year, we're going to be doing a Hershey Park trip, and we're going to fit Knoebels in with that. I don't want to miss out on Knoebels. Knoebels is such a great park, so while we're at Hershey, we're going to venture on over to Knoebels as well and make that park up at another time later this year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is probably going to be a long video. We did a lot of stuff. So like I said, follow us on YouTube. That's all I got for you guys. I'm tired. I want to get home, get some sleep. I got a lot of editing to do. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.